two things. Number one, I'm sorry that the last video took like 2 cycles to come out. And number two, we should be back on normal schedule. We are going to Survivor Series and we're gonna get there sometime in early mid-April. Let's do it. Why a ladder match between these two? What is the point? Oh, and I guess a preview for Survivor Series. Anyways, up first, it's The Rock versus Ezekiel Jackson. And to open Monday Night Raw in Baltimore, we've got ourselves the great one, The Rock. And The Rock has made his way down to the ring before. Wow. But never in the opener of Raw, at least to my knowledge. You know what? I'll check. Has he opened Raw before? No, he's actually never been on Raw. This is his first match on Raw. And then we have his opponent, Ezekiel Jackson. And Ezekiel Jackson has been on a bit of a roll recently with attacking people for no good fucking reason. And it seems that that's not changing as he clotheslines The Rock. Jackson now taunting over the body of The Rock. And now, wait a minute, that's the side slam. Oh no, is he gonna go for a pin? He's going for a pin. And Ezekiel Jackson beats The Rock. Wow, I honestly didn't expect that attack to work. The Rock must have been off guard. He didn't expect to get attacked in his first match on Raw. Good job, Jackson. You really shook it up. And now the Nexus are confronting Ezekiel Jackson. You know? What a good way to start the episode. The Rock loses to Ezekiel Jackson due to attack. That was a David and Goliath victory, but he did attack him, so whatever. And they're enemies now. Ezekiel Jackson moved below Kofi, and The Rock is back in 7th place. Anyways, it's Kane versus Luke Gallows in a ladder match. And Kane! He's here. Kane, my United States champion, is here. And Raw has never looked better. Luke Gallows called him out on Superstars last week, and now he's attacking the champion. He's really trying to beat this man. He's trying to get a match with him for the U.S. title. He is determined to become the United States champion. Oh, but Kane's already back up, and he didn't expect that. And now it's a real fight. Kane is now attacking Luke Gallows as if nothing ever happened. Kane out right on the concrete. Okay, body slam straight on the concrete floor. That's gotta hurt every bone in Luke Gallows' body that came in contact with the floor. So this double axe handling the floor, but it's a little worse, a little better, because it's just your arms. Kane is actually very successful in, okay, I might... Don't giant your chickens before they hatch! Kane gets absolutely folded by Luke Gallows there. He just can't get anything on. Oh my god! Luke Gallows is getting him with everything that he has. He's locking in right now, but wait. Clothesline, there we go. Kane finally getting in some offense. Luke Gallows had a bit of a resurgence there. Oh, and it's not looking much better for Kane now, especially with that running power slam. Wait a minute, oh my god. Is he gonna turn him all the way around? Oh my god, right into the steel steps! And now slamming his head into the post. Kane is taking serious action to limit the ability of Luke Gallows in this match. He's trying to make sure that the man won't get up from this. Wait a minute, Kane took the ladder out of his hands and now ramming him in the face with it. And now he sets the ladder up in a massive sidewalk slam. And it's CM Punk? He's actually helping. But it's a choke slam to Luke Gallows. But now he realizes that he's here and now he's got to fight him. And the butt bomb by Kane. Kane absolutely destroying CM Punk right now. Why did Punk think he was going to be able to help out Luke Gallows? Wait, into the ladder? No. Throwing him much more aside. Oh God, and he's busted wide the fuck open. I think CM Punk is out of here. And now another massive sidewalk slam as Kane exits this arena, failing to protect his grand man. Boom, folded out. Kane hit the ladder on the way down. Oh, but wait a minute. He's not going to have this problem for much longer. That's a choke slam. Kane making sure to set this ladder up exactly and correctly so that he could just... Okay, I'm really bad at this whole ladder thing. And the game is just running slower now. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. So that's what strict rendering mode does. I suppose I'll turn that off then. And the timeline is exactly the same, thankfully enough. Kane is still getting attacked by Luke Gallows. Now, the bright side of this situation, yes, there is actually a bright side, is that I get more content from my thumbnails. because one of the biggest problems I've had recently with turning on strict rendering mode is that it actually got rid of all the bullshit. But now that I can't use it because it slows the game down with interferences, likely because it's trying not to render it, but it has to, I get to keep having those specific thumbnails. And Kane is just beating down Luke Gallows yet again. The real question is CM Punk going to come to the defense of Gallows? Okay, no. Picking him up by the throat, potentially getting to slidewalk slam him down, but he's shockingly enough not really getting anywhere. I would expect the man to be on the steps. He might be okay, not quite on the steps. He leaned it on nothing because he realized that there were already a set of things in the ring. And now he's climbing with one hold. He could get it. 2 pulls. Luke Gallows is back in the ring. 3 pulls. No. 4 pulls. Not again. 5, nothing. 6, and now when Luke Gallows finally gets up there, he grabs the briefcase and Luke Gallows is trying to grab air, but Kane wins. Where was CM Punk this time? Kane is now above The Miz, as he should be, and that's it. Luke Gallows didn't move down for some reason. Anyways, it's Ricky Steamboat versus Dolph Ziggler. And we welcome you back to Monday Night Raw after such a short time, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is back. It really seems like Steamboat is getting the underhand of the card here as he's facing Dolph Ziggler. Now, I don't know about you, but Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Dolph Ziggler sounds like it'd be a really good match. So I'm wondering who will win. That's my question. And then, of course, you have his opponent, the man that had fought for the U.S. title back in April and hasn't touched it since. That's right, it's Dolph Ziggler. You think with the influx of talent that left for SmackDown, that this man would be going after the U.S. title. It's about damn time, but he's not quite there yet. This match might help, but it could also hinder. Steamboat is not someone you could just push over. Remember that match with Cody Rhodes? And, I said Cody Rhodes, not you, Miz. But yeah, I'm glad you're watching the match. I think The Miz is likely still angry at Dolph Ziggler for some of the things that he did back when he was the United States champion. Remember how I said that Steamboat's not a pushover? I might have lied, because Steamboat is kind of getting rolled right now. But it's fine. These two are going bar for bar, chain for chain. Drop kick. That was random as hell. Why the hell did that work? And now Dolph Ziggler. Wait a minute. That's a massive elbow drop. Fucking looking like Shawn Michaels. The crowd just keeps getting its fucking shit reset for no reason. I was about to hit A to do the thing. And wait a minute, that's a massive drop kick. Dolph almost went to the outside, but he repositioned at the last possible second to get back inside the ring with that drop kick. How the hell do you reverse that punch? Why is the crowd getting reset so much? The audio file is not that short, little bro. And wait a minute, Steamboat, for some reason, going for a Boston Crab. And he lets go. Unfortunate. I really thought he was going to win the match with that. Now Ziggler working Ziggler. Wait a minute. Rikishi?
Who the fuck is
Rikishi? These two are actually going a little bit more back and forth now. Oh, shit. Oh, it's fine. It's not fine. It is not fine. Oh, no, wait. No, it's fine. And wait, snapmare by Dolph? No, Ricky Steamboat turns it around into a... I don't know what to call that, but the closest thing I have in my list of vocabulary is a head scissors takedown. Wait a minute, Dolph Ziggler has him up. Knees! And wait just a damn minute. That's the snapmare. Steamboat tried to tap him out. So now Dolph Ziggler has him in the sleeper hold. Is it enough for Steamboat to tap? The fans are chanting for it, but no. He does. He taps. Dolph Ziggler beats Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. They're also enemies now for some reason. The Miz is now above Sheamus. Anyways, it's Shawn Michaels versus Triple H in a submission match. And you thought we weren't gonna see Michaels and Trips get their hands on each other until Survivor Series. No, tonight the Raw general manager has booked a preview between these two as Triple H faces Shawn Michaels one more time. And then one more time after that. And then they're totally done, I swear. They will never feud again. But of course, his former tag team partner, oh my god, this man is getting booed out of the goddamn building. But Triple H standing there waiting for him. Wait a minute, Shawn Michaels, as crafty as ever, hits him with a clothesline. Wait a minute now, Shawn Michaels going to the corner. The ref's in the same corner. He's tuning up the band. This has got to be it. No, wait, Michaels stuck. Trips ducks. Wait a minute, though. That's a sweet chin music. Wait a minute now. Shawn Michaels putting him in Ric Flair's move. The figure 4 leg lock locked in tight on Triple H. but Triple H flips all the way around, reversing the pressure onto Michaels. And he lets go. And now, despite the rush, these two get to have a legitimate fight now. A fight for the ages. And now Trips isn't moving. Okay. This fight might be a little bit... I'll hold my breath. Don't count out the game. Unless it's booking. Then maybe you should count it out. He can book one good story. Every booker gets their one. Even Vince Russo had a good storyline. Oh, God. Shawn Michaels elbowing Triple H right now. Yep. Looks like it. That's an elbow drop. Yoshitatsu, what the fuck? Wait, that match against Michaels. He attacked Yoshitatsu, trying to hit him with trips with the sweet chin music, but he ducks again. The fans are giving him away. Shawn now very quickly putting down the game so that he can go and focus on Yoshi. Nope, flips him over. And now flipping him out of the ring. And wait a minute, oh my God, just springboarding outside the ring. And now Triple H going after the stairs. 2-for-1 special on chops. And now, oh, Yoshitatsu is fighting back with every possible fiber. Now, Yoshitatsu and Triple H are just teaming up on the big man. Oh, good. Wait, Yoshitatsu is just standing there. Eddie gets one. Oh, wait, knee. Triple H hits the knee. Yoshitatsu is out. He's done. Wait, is Shawn going for what we think he's going for? Oh, he got it. Wait, elbow, clothesline. Wait a minute. Going for it again. And that's a massive elbow drop to the outside. Michaels waiting for Triple H to get inside the ring. He knows he just can't resist. God damn it. Shawn just sends him to the outside and he's telling him to suck it. And that's how you get a Triple H back in the ring. But wait, going for crossface. Locking in the crossface, but Trips isn't going down. But wait, he's going after the body. Look at his chest, it's beat red. Shawn Michaels just found his target. It's still the face. I get that you have kicked this man in the face before, but come on, man. It's not going to work as easily as you think it will. Going for it one last time. One more attempt. Not an attempt given light of day. And now Triple H, Shawn is had enough. He's just trying to beat the shit out of the man. And now going to tune the band up. This has gotta be it. Surely Trips will tap out after this sweet chin music. Even turning him away from the ropes. He went for an arm submission. Triple H isn't getting out of any of this. And now yet another elbow drop by Michaels. Wait a minute. Double it and give it to the next person. That's another one. And now I don't know what Shawn... Oh, wait, that's blood. Wait a minute. Shawn's putting him back in the figure four. This is the only thing that seemingly worked even a little bit. Shawn has got to rely... Are you kidding me? He just immediately... Shawn is struggling. Shawn is absolutely struggling to get this man down, and I think Shawn knows what he wants. Shawn got the steel steps in the ring, and now just... Oh my God! And Triple H is won by DQ, but at what cost? He's bleeding, and he got hit with the steel steps. He had no body submissions. Why does Shawn have no body submissions? Shawn and Trips are enemies. They weren't before for some fucking reason. This game makes no sense. Anyways, let's move on to Superstars. And another submission match. Okay, that's just actually unfair. What the fuck? And we welcome you to Thursday Night Superstars, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is finally back. He lost on Monday night to everybody's favorite man, Dolph Ziggler. And now tonight, because he got tapped out in that match after going for a Boston Crab, Steamboat is in a submission match against Mike Knox to train his technical abilities. Interesting. But then you have his opponent, a man that doesn't get a lot done really anymore. It's Mike Knox. Ever since Druid left, this man has just kind of been doing nothing. And now he's wearing blue. Better than nothing, I guess. And now a kick goal. Oh, how did he grab that? How did Steamboat get grabbed by Mike Knox there? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Steamboat already seemingly targeting the legs of Mike Knox a little here, which is fine. Oh, no, wait, he's just targeting everything. Steamboat is making sure to go after everything equally so that when he eventually goes for a submission, he can go after basically anything free of charge. I don't know what that overhead double chop is supposed to do for you, Steamboat, but like, yeah. Now Steamboat, wait a damn minute. Okay. That punch just doesn't connect. I don't give a shit if it's on Santino has a different punch. But, oh, a diving crossbody by Mike Knox, but it's not as powerful as Steamboat's. Steamboat has the most powerful diving crossbody out of anyone in the company. That is something we know very well by this point. Wait a minute, Steamboat. Oh my God, what the hell? He just picks him up? throws him down. Trying to go for something, but a poke to the eye will get you down there. And a diving, whoa! Never mind, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that, Mr. Steamboat. And the crossbot, damn! Okay, that wasn't even aimed at him. Steamboat turning him around, and Mike, Jesus Christ. It's like he knows exactly what to do every time. Oh, you did it now. You done did it now. Wait a minute, diving crossbody off of the top rope. And now Ricky Steamboat's got him in that Boston Crab. It's locked in tight. Will Mike Knox tap out? And yes, he taps. Mike Knox loses to Ricky Steamboat after toying with him for far too long. And now Steamboat offering a shake, but the shake goes unheard. Mike Knox fails to be a good person and doesn't shake the hand of Steamboat. Jack Swagger is now at the top of the world title scene for an ungodly reason. Jackson is now fucking miles above everybody else for no reason. Anyways, it's fucking squash o'clock time, and we welcome you back to Thursday Night Superstars, and Tyson Kidd is alone tonight. For some ungodly reason, Tyson Kidd, despite having the backing of the British Bulldog, doesn't have him with him in this match tonight. Instead, he is going it alone against Vladimir Kozlov and The Undertaker. Now, I don't know if Tyson is stupid or if he's brave enough to challenge the two of these two on his own, but either way, things do not look good for Tyson Kidd, and I really hope he gets out of this one without getting injured. And then, of course, you have his opponent, Vladimir Kozlov. He is a man that I would not expect to be teaming with Taker, especially considering that he has a win over Taker. It's back in the WCW days, so it doesn't mean as much as it does here, but hey, it still happened. That's all that matters. And then you have his opponent, the deadest man, the man that with the power of druids is here. And that man right here is The Undertaker. Why on God's green earth he decided to put Vladimir Kozlov under his wing, I don't know. But I honestly feel like a part of this is Taker trying to get back. First it was Vance Archer, then it was David Otunga, now it's Vladimir Kozlov. Either there's a new ministry, or this man is giving back to those he sees as being worthy of his mentorship. And look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Out of all the people that maybe deserve to have the Undertaker's mentorship, I think Vladimir Kozlov was the one that needed it the least. Sure, he was in the team with Santino before this, but that did not automatically mean that he was a loser. That just meant he had bad company and that it was costing him matches. He just needed to leave Santino behind, and he would have been fine. And he is fine outside of the fact that he's not getting booked at all. Vladimir Kozlov is absolutely destroying Tyson Kidd. I mean, I have never seen someone get so dominated before in my entire watch of wrestling. And oh my God, what a headbutt and what a belly-to-belly suplex. Jesus Christ. And there he is. It's British Bulldog. Catching the leg, going for a chokeslam, trying to show off to Taker that he can do his moves too, maybe? Again, trying to go for that, but no. Tyson gets nothing. Sorry, Vlad gets nothing. And now try to go after British in this handicap match. Wait. Taker's on the outside now. Taker is just getting pounded by Tyson Kidd. And honestly, this is the plan. Oh my God, you're a Nagi. Okay, how is it never on the steps? Vladimir realizes that there's not really a point to going after. He's still here. Go away. British. Fine. Never mind. I missed the kick. Fuck. So as far as I understand it, every time someone interferes, we're on a soft timer. That basically means you gotta end this match quick as a piece of dick or kill them. Whichever one happens faster. And if you can't do either, the game will crash because it's trying to render something it doesn't think it has to anymore. Which is really bad for wrestling games because these interferences happen in every one of these games. So if it keeps crashing the fuck out, then we're gonna have a problem. But luckily, Vladimir Kozlov is destroying Tyson Kidd. Honestly, I think it's even faster than last time. Tyson just can't get in any offense, and there he is, like clockwork. Like fucking clockwork, I swear. This guy shows up. God damn. Vlad is just going for the pin, but wait, it's the Bulldog. He's trying to stop the pin from going through, but I don't think he cares. Vlad knows this match is over. He's willing to do anything to make it to where Tyson loses this match. British, you're too goddamn late. You could have saved him any earlier, but you didn't. It's your fault. Come on, just stop trying. Surprised Taker isn't trying to take him out. Ignoring the pun and all. The ref telling British to get out now, and he's just walking away solemnly. That's one, that's two, that's three. I wouldn't be surprised if if Tyson was a little mad at British Bulldog for that one. Wouldn't be surprised if Tyson just left after that. If his only friend is Natalia, he's leaving. I'm sorry. That didn't really do anything. That affect the heart? No. But did that affect Tyson's relationship? Not enough. He's friends with David now, too. Well, then I guess after Superstars, you two can just go back to teaming if you're gonna keep being friends. Anyways, it's CM Punk versus Lex Luger. And in the main event of Superstars, the Straight Edge Society's leader and one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, CM Punk, is fighting Lex Luger. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no fucking idea why CM Punk is fighting Lex Luger tonight. He fought John Cena at one point and won after an attack, so I'm wondering if he's gonna do the same thing here, but that time he was wearing a mask and this time he isn't, so could be anything, really. And then you have his opponents, the man, the myth, the legend, Lex Luger, and wait a minute, he's running out of the ring and he's just beating the shit out of CM Punk. Okay, we're getting real sick of his shit, huh? Lex Luger probably thinks that the Straight Edge Society doesn't deserve to have matches with the likes of him, and that is, wait a minute, dropped under. He drops under again. And now a massive power slam straight to Luke Gallows. What a way to start this match off for CM Punk. Double slaps and a kick to the midsection will do it. Trying to go for a pedigree, but only getting a flip over. Luke Gallows, sorry, no. That feud isn't happening just yet. CM Punk and Luke Gallows aren't a dead team just yet. I mean, they're two-time tag champs as the Straight Edge Society. I would be shocked if they were to drop the tag titles for any reason. Well, okay, I wouldn't be shocked if they dropped the tag titles, but I don't know who could take the tag titles off of them right now. Like they said, once the Puerto Rican Pridefuls were gone, there wasn't really anybody left to take up the reign of tag champ. They were the only ones that could really pull it off together. And then they just abandoned each other for the sake of what? Genuinely. Why? Because Ted was like a fabrication expert about his love for Puerto... You know, now that I phrase it like that, it kind of makes sense. If your whole thing is based around love for your country and then someone goes, actually, I don't like your country, I just like to profit off of your country's nationalism, then yeah, I would do the same thing. Self-searching journey? Wait a minute, CM Punk's going for a pin? That's one? That's two? Is that three? Oh my god, that's three! CM Punk wins this match. I was not expecting that. Alright, what did that do, though? It made Lex Luger and CM Punk have an even worse relationship. It did nothing. It did genuinely nothing. Let's move on. Well, speak of the bloody devil. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We are in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I don't like being in Jersey, but whatever. That's a completely different statement. Ted DiBiase is back. The last time we saw Ted DiBiase was on the SmackDown before bragging rights, and he lost to The Rock. That loss to The Rock, a man that was coming up for Superstars, has been eating at him. And so are these crashes. They're eating away at my goddamn soul. And then up next, we have his opponent, Ted's first opponent in this company. It was JTG. All those weeks ago, his first opponent ever was on the first episode of Superstars. He was teaming with Alicia Fox. Are you a fucking Muppet? Are you a bloody Muppet right now? You can tell I get pissed when I start using British slang, bro. He was in a mixed tag match. Ted had Alicia Fox, JTG had Eve. And at that time, Alicia Fox was the women's champion. Now, how far we come. Ted DiBiase is a former tag and IC champ. Alicia Fox lost her title months ago to Beth Phoenix. Eve hasn't done much, I'm not gonna lie, and JTG hasn't either. You could tell who the winners were, and the winners were Ted and Alicia Fox. Maybe tonight he could start a comeback of some sort. And then you have his opponent, or their opponents, Chris Masters. This man has been a little bit on fire since the master plan started up, but not in the tag sense, in the single sense. It's like Chris Masters made a tag team and then immediately decided the best way to boost that tag team was to be a single star instead of Austin, which is weird. And now Ted DiBiase, oh my god, Chris Masters gets absolutely... Oh, and he's not letting... Yep. Hold on. This is the Ted I remember. This is the Ted DiBiase that I remember. Not letting anyone get ahead of him in the match. Playing a triple threat match by his own rules. His rules being, get out of my way. Get out of my way, or get dicked. JTG now fumbling the bag as Ted DiBiase lifts and kills Chris Masters. Trying to go for a DDT, but JTG, both three-letter initials. JTG can never get hit by a DDT. Oh. How did JTG miss that? It was so easy. And now Ted DiBiase is letting Chris Masters team up with him. For he knows that at any time... Ooh. Ted DiBiase is just making sure that... Oh, wait, now they're teaming up on him. Face plant into the goddamn ground. Okay, clothesline. These two are not having a good time against Ted DiBiase. Again, we haven't seen Ted like this in a minute. He has definitely gotten his mojo back. What was costing him all that time? And now just, ooh, what a clothesline. Now realizing who's gotten less punishment in this match, it is definitely JTG, and he is now looking to correct that mistake. And it seems that he hasn't corrected it quite yet, but he's definitely getting there. Clotheslines. Oh, wait a minute though. Ted with the newly bloody Chris Masters. That's one punch, two punch, and why not? It's a third punch. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Ted did it. The Dream Street. Upon JTG on the ropes, going for the pin on Chris Masters. Is that a 1, 2? And that, honestly, will show him to be a lot better if he pins Chris Masters. Because he's beaten JTG plenty of times, but not Chris Masters. That's new. I like it. Ted DiBiase is now above Matt Hardy. Deserved. And he's not anywhere higher in the world title scene. In fact, he's not in the world title scene. Anyways, it is the British Bulldog versus Vladimir Kozlov. And on this episode of Friday Night SmackDown, after Ted DiBiase's victory, the British Bulldog is back. And this time he's looking to get revenge for Tyson. I actually asked him this morning when he got to work today in an interview, and he said that the reason that British and David weren't out with Tyson for that match was, quote, they were busy. That's the only thing they gave me. I don't know what they were busy doing, but they were busy with something, so they didn't come out. Not even Natalya to be in his corner. Nope, nobody. Seems reasonable to me. And then there's Vladimir Kozlov. Now we see another man that has been taking Undertaker's wing and might be thriving because of it. Not that he needed it. He was already being set up as the next big thing. And me personally, I think he's good, but not good enough. And now, wait a minute. CM Punk? Oh yeah, because the Hart Foundation. CM Punk really does just have a hate boner for everyone in the Hart Foundation, huh? I wonder if he's gonna attack Bret Hart the next time we see him, considering that Bret is supposed to be one of CM Punk's favorite boys, yet he keeps attacking every other member of his fucking family like he's got a personal vendetta against them or something. And oh my god, what the fuck? That's twice now we've seen incredible feats of agility from absolute brick shithouses. First Kane, now Kozlov? British Bulldog has been fighting off Vlad pretty well so far in this match, but now it's time for a... Ooh, god damn. Wait, it's David Hart Smith! Choke slam, massive, nothing. Wait, he's going after his kid! He's going after David! But the DDT says no, he's not going down like that. I'm throwing him into the ring, getting him in trouble with the referee. Referee telling him to get out of the ring, but David is just not moving. Letting him just attack British Bulldog on the outside. Apparently, this is just... Is David okay? He hasn't moved a muscle since he got in that ring. Oh, he still hasn't moved a muscle. And now, David being told to leave the ring, and now he's leaving the... Oh, is he leaving the ring? Oh my god, he's getting fucking folded on his way out if he is. Oh, wait, he grabbed both arms, and that's another massive fucking suplex. Jesus Christ, that sends all the way across the ring. And wait a minute, David gets hit with the massive choke slam? And now, more than happy to continue his assault on the British Bulldog. And now David is left, but he is vowing for revenge. Yeah, fucking right. British Bulldog punches him. Oh my god, a headbutt. British was about to get one back in, but now he's just getting absolutely fucking... What? He's still up? British Bulldog is a fucking menace. The endurance of a god. British Bulldog refuses to go down. Oh, wait. Okay, he's just being a dick about it now. Double bench pressing British Bulldog, proving his absolute strength to him. Okay, jeez. Stunned, dazed, confused. Stunned, dazed, okay. Can you be a little bit better of a sport about this, please, British? Thank you, British Bulldog. You're so cool. Belly to belly. Belly to belly suplex, laddie. Oh, that's gotta be it. It was a rope break. His fucking head was in the ropes. Okay. Man, Vladimir Kozlov is really throwing this match. Did he get cursed by Danhausen or something? And now Vladimir Kozlov from one side of the ring to the other. At least this time he's not directly in the ropes, but goddamn. Vlad baited him into the middle of the ring so that he could hit him with the slam. And that is it. Goddamn, British Bulldog took a fucking beating. That's it! This match is over! Vladimir Kozlov wins. We committed murder. And by we, I mean me, because you're not playing the game. British Bulldog and Vlad are enemies because fucking, it just makes sense. And that's it. Okay, well, anyways, it's Natalya versus Maryse. And of course, it seems that we got every member of the Hart Foundation in this episode. Natalya's here. That's actually all I have to say. She wasn't really able to help in the Tyson Kidd situation, so, yeah. Anyways, it's Maryse. I like Maryse. No, I don't. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, I've done this before. I say I like Maryse, and then it's like, why? Every quality about her is something negative. She's just kind of a bitch. That's it. And the women's champion is in the crowd for no fucking reason at all. Just cause. Probably looking to have Maryse get her ass beat by Natalya, as anyone would when they're fighting Natalya. Okay, kick to the fucking ankle. Way more effective than I thought it would be, and now Maryse... Shut the fuck? I didn't know Natalya had that goat in her. And now Natalya, yo, wait, clipping her before she gets inside the ring. Now Maryse is just taunting, but Natalya doesn't take taunters or prisoners, but mostly just no taunters. And now Natalya taking every limb Maryse has and just stretching it beyond its limits and comprehensions. Okay, Natalya is not gonna hit the sharpshooter just yet, unless she hits the sharpshooter anyways, but is that in the ropes? That's in the ropes. God damn it, Natalya. God damn it, me, actually. Fucking Natalya did nothing wrong. How does the submission expert not know how to fucking get someone out of the ropes? I guess sometimes people just don't check, or they have bad depth perception. Either one works. And now Maryse just... rope break? Does that count as a submission or something? What the fuck? You know what? Never mind, I'll just get kicked in the midsection. And now Natalya, wait a minute, surely that's not in the ropes. Yeah, it's close, but it's not in the ropes. Ref says it's fine, and Maryse taps out. Only so many times you can get put in the sharpshooter before eventually your lower back starts to cave in on itself and you get scoliosis. All right, did that move Maryse down at all? Because I feel like her dreams of vying for the women's title are just not coming to fruition. Yeah, no, that just moved Natalya up, actually. And we're on to the main event. Batista, Big Show, Taker. Triple threat match. Let's get it. And up first, and I guess last, but up first in terms of the people in this match, we have the World Heavyweight Champion, the Big Show. And this man has new competition from the Superstars shakeup in the form of Batista, and tonight we get an early look into what that could look like at Survivor Series, as Batista looks to take on Big Show and Undertaker. Not in a tag team, but a triple threat match. These three are gonna have to be ultra focused to get the win here. Big Show and Taker have been fighting for years, but Batista hasn't fought either of them. Well, no, he fought Taker. Fuck me, dude. Fuck off. I was gonna be done in like 2 fucking seconds. And then you have his opponent, Batista! And goddamn, Batista is here. I mean, that's all I can really say about Batista. He's a very, very powerful specimen, but he's going up against 2 very powerful specimens, both standing 7 feet. He's technically outclassed in this match by a long shot, but he did beat Taker, so maybe he can win this triple threat match too. But if he wins, I think he's winning that Survivor Series. And then, of course, you have The Undertaker, who's apparently all about giving back to those that he... And wait a minute, this match is just a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm down with that. If you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Sorry, no, I have 4. Shut the fuck up. And now Batista is, oh my God, he's mauling Taker. But Big Show is getting in there to make sure that he doesn't maul him before he can maul him. Big Show wants a Taker. Taker wants a Big Show. Does Taker want a Batista? Maybe he should after he stomped him for no goddamn reason. And oh my God, what is Batista doing to Taker? He is so off his game in this triple threat match. They both are. Batista is just getting away with destroying everybody in this match. Oh my God, he's even putting Taker in an ankle lock. These two are so distracted by each other that they aren't willing to go after the biggest threat. It's Batista. You know, that is a spear though. What the hell? And that's a Batista bomb? Oh my God. Taker's up, but does it matter? And Batista. Taker tries to steal Batista's pin. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, there goes Batista. Now Big Show and Taker get a little bit of time to they're both going out. Oh my God. No, wait, they're going after, Taker's back after, oh my God. Am I a ghost? Am I oh wait, nope, there we go. Double choke slam onto the Batista. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh my God, into the fucking steps. Oh, that won't go on. Jericho! Really? Wait, he's on my side! Holy shit, this is awesome. Batista can now entirely focus on Taker while Jericho takes out the other 2. Wait a minute. That's a fucking code breaker. And now Taker and Batista are going back and forth. This could really use a time for he's back up already. And a spear to the Big Show. Okay, Jericho, wait. Jericho, that's a code breaker to the Undertaker. And now Batista is hitting the Batista bomb on Big Show. And that's a pin on Big Show. 1, 2. Batista just beat the Big Show. It wasn't clean at all. But he did it. I don't see how that was fair. That wasn't fair at all. Jericho ruined that entire match. But they were so distracted on each other, dude. I think that's the most real rivalry I've seen in the Ultimate Universe one. In a triple threat match, they are so distracted by each other, they literally would just let me hit them because they were trying to focus on the other. That's the end of this episode. See you next time.